the food there. Here we go. I'm going to be cooking a fish curry today. Spicy garlic and chilli fish curry. As with any base of a curry, these are your basic ingredients. Your onions, green chilies. Obviously you don't have to use as much as I've used, but I like a little bit of a kick in it. You've got your garlic and you've got your ginger as well. Again, I've put a whole clove of garlic in. Some people like it garlicky, some people don't. I love it garlicky, so I've put loads in there. Right, so all I've done so far is chop up the onions, the chilies, grated the garlic and the ginger as well. I've put a few tablespoons of oil in. This is my favourite cooking pot as well, so always cook your curry in your favourite cooking pot, because that's where the flavour lies as well. Now I'm just going to cook this off for a little bit, and then once it starts to brown, I'll put in some fresh chopped tomatoes. Right guys, here we go, so it's sizzling away nicely. Just make sure you keep stirring it. I've put in some Himalayan pink salt. I've just dressed all the onions with that. So just mixing it. Apparently the interesting fact about the salt as well, put it in at the beginning, it helps the onions brown a wee bit faster. So that's the stage we're at the moment. And we've got 3 fresh tomatoes, and once it starts browning I'm going to put them in and let it cook. So at the moment I've added no spices at all. Right, as you can see, it's starting to brown nicely. I'll give it another few minutes before I put the tomatoes in, but you can really smell the fresh green chilies, you know, smell it kicking off the steam. You can smell the garlic, the ginger. It smells absolutely fine. Right, so I've given it another few minutes now. I think it's the right time to put in the tomatoes, so I'll put that in and give it a good wee stir. Oh, steamy in here. Right, the tomatoes are cooking beautifully. Oh god, it's steamy, eh? Cooking beautifully, really nice. And now I'm just going to show you the plate of spices. So I'll give the tomatoes and onions maybe another 5 minutes to cook at a low heat. So I'll lower the heat even more, let it just gently cook away before I add the spices. So here's the spices, guys. We don't need to go too crazy with the spices. So I've got a teaspoon of your garam masala, a teaspoon of your cumin powder. I love my cumin, it's one of my favourite ingredients. And I like, because I love cumin so much, I've put in a wee half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. It goes lovely in any curry. Turmeric powder, you can't go without turmeric powder. And also some coriander powder there as well. Now that red powder, you might think it's chilli powder, but it's not actually. Because I've used fresh green chilies in the curry, I'm actually just using the paprika powder. I love paprika powder, it's a nice little touch. Just half a teaspoon will do. So that's the spice content. Right, there it is, simmering away nicely. I've put in all the spices now, so I've added into it what I showed you guys earlier. So it's just simmering away. Put it on an extra low heat as well, just to cool it down a bit so it just can cook at its own pace. The base is important. If you don't get the base right, the curry's not right. It's quite simple. The foundation of the curry. So important now as well to cook more now than ever before, especially with all this coronavirus stuff going on. And so I hope you give it a bash as well and let me know how you got on with it. Cooking beautifully. There you go. Cooking absolutely beautifully. Right, so here we go. As you can see, it's starting to cook really nicely. The base, it's just sizzling away on a very low heat, like I said 1,000 times, and it's almost like a Buna style base at this point. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of water. So I've pre-boiled some water just to start, so we can start building a sort of a sauce base to it before I add the fish. So I'll just slowly start adding the water to it as it cooks, so, and let it just simmer slowly so it can start, the sauce can start thickening. Right, at this point, as it's kind of simmering and I'm adding water, can see it's going to start thickening now. So I've put the heat up just one notch to a 4. So we'll let it just keep simmering away. I might add a wee bit more water. So this base now is going to have about 6 pieces of cod fillets, which I'm going to place in there once the sauce is ready. At the moment it isn't, so it's just cooking away still, with the ginger's cooking away, the chilies, the onions, just letting it simmer, and then I'll start adding extra water later. Right guys, you're probably wondering what's going on here. Well, I'll tell you what's going on here. I've added some plum tomatoes, 3 plum tomatoes. I love my tomatoes, and again it helps with the base. And as you can see, the sauce is starting to thicken with the water, so I've added the plum tomatoes to give it an extra oomph. Right, as you can see, the plum tomatoes gives it a lovely little colour as well. Nice and warm. So it's still sizzling away. I'm going to now place the cod fillets in the sauce while it's simmering at this stage. I did add a wee bit extra water in there as well. So you can just measure it to suit yourself, but obviously you need to gauge it. You don't want to just materialise all the flavours. So if you just add a wee bit of water at a time, it just maintains the flavour and you're not getting carried away. Right guys, the exciting part now, I've added the cod. The base itself, before I've added the cod, has taken me about half an hour. The cod itself as well, I'll cook for another half an hour. Prep time, I'd say about 10 minutes. But yeah, it's now I'm just going to put the lid on it. I've put it down a notch again and just let it just steam cook a little bit before putting it back on the high temperature when I'm finishing it off. But we're nearly there. Right, as you can see, it's bubbling. Right, as you can see, it's bubbling away really nicely. There you go. Fish is cooking. I can't wait. So we're happy with a little mix. You need to be delicate when you're mixing it because you don't want the fish to break really. So we're nearly there. Can't wait for the tasting. Oh, look at that bubbling away. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right guys, as we all know, no curry's complete without some nice freshly chopped coriander. Gives it a beautiful smell. It just completes the dish at the end as well. I love it. New name now, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and then I'll see you guys at the table. Guys, it's crunch time. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. So here it is, it's ready. And you can have it with naan bread and rice or whatever, but I'd like to have it on its own. Look at the onions and that cook. That's why I like my onions and my base like chunky. Ooh, can't wait to try this. It's cooked absolutely beautifully, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Salt is perfect, spice is perfect. I did put extra chilies in it, so it has given it a right kick. Don't need any chili powder with that. Yeah, so there we are guys. Try it out yourselves. Let's see if you can follow it. If I've not explained it well, just message me if you need me to. If you've got any questions or anything like that, you're looking for any tips, just give me a wee message and I'll do my best to reply to you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel guys. Go into YouTube and subscribe to my channel, or just click on the link below. Cheerio!